Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video we're going to be going over the top Supreme Arena defenses I'm going to run on my main account and the pay to win account for this week. This week is the final complete week we have because next week on Friday, I believe, we're moving into the new season. So that is exciting. Okay, before we get into the teams, I do have an affiliate link for the Farlight store where you can get 5% bonus Dragon Crystals and also support me with no extra cost to you. I'll leave the link in the description of this video and also in a pinned comment. Okay, so the team number one is going to be the standard team that I've been running practically for this whole season and it's consistently done very well for me. Swell packing the Haywin, Damien also giving the charm bonus to Haywin, and Bonnie and Tassi onto the faction tiles with the Storm Strike spell to nuke the opponents a little bit better. It's a stall team with Tassi soloing at the end, and overall it's very consistent and usually ends up winning against most teams people bring into it. Okay, moving on to team number two. Team number two, I'm going to be trying something different this week because Shamira has become such a must-have hero. I think even the free-to-play and light spender players probably have recruited Shamira, and you might want to be using her in PvP because she's very good on the wild faction tiles. So I'm going to be running or trying this team this week, and hopefully it will still be good enough to get wins in the top 20. However, if you want to run the previous version I used to run here, it would be with Arden, because my Arden is high Paragon upgraded. But even though my Shamira is Supreme Plus, I think she's going to add more kill potential to this comp, and I am excited to see what is possible here. So Lily May, she is going to interrupt enemies as well as deal her damage. Iron is going to crowd control them along with Almas prolonging the duration of that. And I have the Almas charms onto Odie because Odie begins firing off dealing damage right from the beginning of the match. And I kind of don't want to have Shamir locked in here because she might not be within range to attack people because her range is kind of low. Only a range of 4 compared to Odie who has a range of 5 and is more likely to be able to hit targets. And also Odie's damage is high right out of the gate. Shamir's damage is when she casts her ultimate. And yeah, so I'm hoping that this is going to be even better than the Arden team. But definitely Arden is runnable here. Siren is runnable here on the faction talent basically rather than Shamir. These are all good choices. Personally, I don't have Siren built up on this account. And with the Harmonic spell because that does really well with the wild faction talents. Finally, team number three. Team number three is going to be the Mauler team because I have these Mauler heroes, Paragon Ascended, namely Coco and Shakir. And Brutus is a really good tank once you have his Mythic Plus Insight Charms because he gets up to 9 seconds of invulnerability. And really, Shakir and Brutus, they have kill potential on their own. They're the major kill threats of this team. But we also have Vala here, who can deal some damage. And she's my high Paragon upgrade hero. But if you didn't have Vala, you can replace her for a hero like Rowan, for example. I think that could be fine because he can boost energy and help Coco ultimate faster. And the potions can help keep you alive. Other than that, you can try any highly upgraded hero you have, whether it be a support or a damage healer. They can both fit here. And we have Ludovic. The reason we have Ludovic is because he can heal. And he can take any enemy debuffs like Bonnie debuffs, Greyborn faction talents onto him. And he'll take them fairly effectively because he'll be healing himself at the beginning of the match. And we have the Surging spell is going to go off onto our allies who are grouped up on the side over here and protect them. So overall, those are my free-to-play teams. There will be a formation ID if you want to copy it down. Now we will move on to the pay-to-win account and see what teams to run over there. Okay, guys, we're on the pay-to-win account. And for team number one, I'm going to be running the pay-to-win version of Bonnie Tassi. And I have switched it back to have Damien Charms onto Haywin. I was doing a bit of experimentation in the previous week, trying maybe even the Damien Charms off of Haywin. But it ended up being better to have Damien Charms onto Haywin for her survivability and just have Taylene right up front so that she can take that initial aggro. With the Storm Strike spell, this is going to be, we've seen it all season. It is consistently performing very well. And it has like kind of the fewest number of counters in PvP right now. Okay, moving on to team number two. Team number two is going to be the Thalia Lightbearer comp. And don't worry, if you don't have a Thalia, I'll show you the Harak Graveborn comp as well. But let's just talk about this Lightbearer team. So what we're running is we're running Hugin Charms onto Thalia. That is really important. And that is why I decided to run a Thalia on this map. Because this is one of the only maps where you can actually get a charm bonus going. onto that hero on that rearmost faction tile. And we have the Life Force spell to power up Athalia further, and we have Sonya because she's a high upgraded Paragon hero I have on this account. But really, you can run any 3 Light Bearer heroes. Hugin has to be run for the charm bonus, the true damage charm bonus onto Athalia, but the 2 other Light Bearer heroes can be whoever is your highest Paragon upgraded. But personally, I'm trying to run Siren because blocking the posing artifact for 8 seconds and also the kill threat that Siren can potentially get, I think that is more value than running, for example, Paragon 4 Vala, even with this Paragon 2 Siren. I think it's better. That's why I'm running him on the faction tile. And Sonya, she's a high Paragon upgrade, and she gives a bit of tankiness to and damage also to Siren and Hugin. And I'm running Frestro here with the Illusion Frestro in front of the real Frestro to basically protect the real Frestro. And it is going to increase the tankiness of your Hogan that you summon because they're going to be more allies totally on the field. And summon Hogan basically adds up the health of all of your allies on the field. And then on top of this, you're also going to have this infinite front effect, which I don't really think about that much. But whenever an allied unit dies, even the Illusion of Frestro, you're going to summon a spirit, it'll haunt the enemies, and then that will debuff them, further increasing like your potential of winning. So that's basically what we have here. But if you want to run a Harak team over here, I will show that to you. There will be a formation ID as well in the description. This is what I would recommend. Definitely Ludovic, Thorin, and Nero. So Nero is a really interesting choice because what he does is he's going to give his charm bonus to Harak to give him even more kill potential, which is really strong. Light Force spell onto the Harak. Ludovic can heal up your team a bit, and Ludovic will be on the faction tile. And we have Thorin and Thorin Soul Pacting Siren. Siren is another great hero to add to like this Graveborn nuke team with Harak because he can deny the opposing artifact, allowing your Harak to be safer and begin getting 1 or 2 kills. And Siren also has kill threat of his own. He can crowd control the enemies. And because Nero will be taking any enemy Lily May interruption, Siren will be free to get off his ultimate, assuming they don't have a Dunlinger. So this is a great team you can run if basically you have no Athalia or you want to run a Harak team. This is a great team. Okay, now finally we have team number 3. Team number 3 is going to be, this team actually did really well for me in the previous week. It was quite consistently getting wins for me on defense and on offense, so I'm going to run it exactly how it was before. Alamus in front of the Iron Surging spell is going to be going off right in the middle here to basically buff up all 4 of our allies in the middle. Lily May will be going untargetable with Rainstorm Valley at the beginning of the match. Shamira is a major kill threat along with Lenya, dealing damage right from the beginning of the match. There's a lot of kill potential here, and this can actually kill most enemy teams. The only way that people consistently beat it is if they bring out, for example, one way is Tassi, Bonnie, Stroll team and just have enemies who are unkillable, and then Shamira can't get her job done. Or if they bring like an energy boosting Cryonia comp to kill me before I'm able to even cast my Shamira ultimate. But this is a really solid team. I'd heavily recommend it if you have these heroes built. Okay guys, and again, Formation ID will be in the corner of this screen. Good luck getting a top score with these teams, and again, there will be a pinned comment as well as a link in the description, which is to my affiliate link for the official Farlight Games store. By using this link, you support me at no extra cost to you, and also it will give you 5% bonus Dragon Crystals because the Farlight store offers that. So next time you're thinking about making a purchase, be sure to use my link. I really appreciate it. But thanks for watching, guys. I'll hopefully see you in the next video. If you're not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, please smash that subscribe button. Also, feel free to join my AFK Journey Discord server. There's a link to that in the description of this video. But thank you for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video, and until then, everyone, peace out for now.